Welcome back to another Sunday reset, guys. I'm Nevaeh Micha. If you didn't know, I have a very long week ahead of me, y'all, and I might film it. So if you guys are interested in seeing, I'm gonna film it. I'll post it if I post it. But yesterday is Sunday, February 16th, and I have work tonight. So I was just like, okay, work tonight, busy week ahead of me. Let's get the things that I need to get done throughout the week that I can't get done on Sunday. So as you guys can see, I got up, watched my sermon. We'll talk about the sermon at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you. Cleaned my room, and now we're gonna head to the grocery store. To my unknowing, we had a snowstorm last night, so Jesus, please keep me protected. But here's today's OOTD. Literally, you just have on these bright green neon pants and a Champion sweatshirt, because this is probably like the warmest, chillest thing that I have in my drawer right now. So I was just like, okay, snow outside, let me bundle up. Don't want to be sick. I got like 3 basketball games this week, meetings. It's a busy week. But yeah, don't mind my edges, guys. That you can see them popping out the side of the braids. I am in the midst of growing them back, so I don't do them every day. I just put some grease on them, and just hopefully I wake up with a, you feel me, a fro around my head. Hey guys, like this video before we get into it. But we're about to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna pick you guys up when I get to the grocery store. Okay guys, so I'm at the grocery store. I don't have a list, but I know I do not want to spend over $50. Y'all know I usually meal prep. Well, if y'all don't know, y'all gotta follow me on TikTok. But I usually meal prep on Sundays, but I'm not gonna do it this Sunday because it's not that I don't want to. It's just like I don't have the time today. Like I have to work tonight, so I'm not gonna, the time that I use to meal prep, I'm gonna be at work. So I'm just gonna get like some lunch food and some breakfast food, and then I'm gonna start back eating. And I got this week for dinner. Like, pray for me. $50 budget, no list. Let's see if we can do this. Here's my proclamation. I think Sunbeam should sell half loaves of bread, because like this is a lot of bread, and y'all know bread goes by, I mean bread goes bad fast, especially like in my room because it's like super humid. So like yeah, but like other brands, they sell half loaves, but they're wheat. Like I like whole wheat bread, but like with peanut butter jelly sandwiches and stuff. But like when I'm eating a turkey sandwich, I want some white bread. You know. My mom be buying like this in bulk at Sam's Club, and I always hate on it because like your plate is the best yogurt, but they're on sale for 10%, but I'm only gonna get 5 because yogurt go bad, and I don't have that much room in my refrigerator. I put you on. This is great. We're back home from the grocery store, and before I put my grocery stuff, I'm gonna give you guys just a quick haul. I'm not gonna yap y'all ear off. I got some kettle cooked jalapeno chips, some Hawaiian bread. You guys know I was looking for like a half loaf of white bread, but obviously don't got them, so this is the next best thing. I honestly rather this bread over white bread, but like it's only a little bit in here, and I eat more than I eat 2 sandwiches at the same time, so I should have got the big pack, but I got this one. I got some almond milk. Next thing I got was some pineapples. I didn't end up getting watermelon because I had to remember I really don't like watermelon like that. And I also got these, what are these called? How do you pronounce? Oko's protein yogurts. Hopefully these are good because I got some yogurt. Last grocery haul I got some Greek yogurt, and it was nasty. And I like Greek yogurt, but that yogurt was like chunky Greek. It was not good. The next thing I got was this Home Chef broccoli cheddar soup by Kroger. This stuff is so good. Next things I got 2 bags of frozen fruit. I love this blend. This is the best blend. And then I also got some pepper jack cheese and some turkey for my sandwiches. Okay, last couple things that I got from Kroger was some apple juices, and then I got a case of water. I also went to Dollar Tree to get a couple of things, so I'm gonna show y'all this little stuff. I got these dumplings, y'all. These are actually really good, but the sauce, oh, why are they like, oh. But anyways, I just opened them because I was trying to see what's going on. But I got these dumplings, y'all. These are really good, but the sauce that comes with it is not good, so it makes it nasty. I got some forks and some spoons was out of that. I got some hot sauce. I forgot to get hot sauce at Kroger, and they didn't have Frank's Red Hots. And I think this is better than Frank's Red Hot, but this you can't eat with everything, so I got me some hot sauce. And then the last thing that I got was some paper towels. Not sure. Oh, they right here. Probably not the last. Oh, no, I didn't. I got some laundry detergent because, again, I forgot my big thing at home. And I just refused to buy another big thing. And I have one. And then some paper towels. Y'all, I'm actually really irritated because I just bought a new ID. Like, well, not just, but I just bought a new ID. And I lost it, or like I dropped it somewhere. Like I know I came back in my room after I left to get my ID because I didn't want to be locked out. And then I just was trying to open the door and my ID is gone. Like it's lost. I just called Kroger, I called Dollar Tree like, hey, nobody got it. Somebody probably just kicked it under the machine. So now I gotta go take $25 out of my budget that I was not in my budget to spend $25 on the ID. I have to take $25 and I have to go buy a new ID. I'm so irritated. But so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a quick little lunch break because like I said, I have not eaten all day. Then we're gonna finish cleaning up and we're gonna wash my clothes. Okay, so I'm sorry about the lighting, y'all. I turned off that light because it's too bright. But while we wait for my clothes to finish washing and drying, I want to tell you guys about what I learned during my sermon today. I didn't get to tune into my online church that I usually watch back at home because, like I said, I got off work at 3 o'clock this morning. And I didn't wake up until 12. So I watched Pastor Mike Jr.'s sermon from last week. And he, like, when he's about to go into a series, I think he starts the series off with telling us like the basic of what the whole series is, right? So like this was kind of like a preview. So for the next month, he's gonna be talking about like proving how God is real. So today's message was proof that God is real, and he gave us a, what is it called, an acronym where you can like I'm put the word. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not an English major, even though I should know this stuff. But yeah. But he gave us like, I think it's called an acronym. I'm just gonna read it to y'all. Okay, so boom. This is proof that God is real. P, provision. God will provide. Jehovah Jireh, the provider. Genesis chapter 23, verse 13. It describes when God provided a ram to sacrifice instead of Abraham's son. So God had called Abraham to sacrifice a son kind of for a test. Like if God called you to sacrifice anything, you're probably going to second guess it. But if God is calling us to sacrifice anything, not to consider a test, or he wants us to surrender it because he has something better for us. So he called Abraham to sacrifice his son, but once he seen how serious Abraham was, like Abraham was finna kill his son because God told him to, he provided a ram in a bush for him to sacrifice instead. So like that was proof that God is real. Okay, our rescue, God will pull you out. Mind y'all, we're spelling proof, if you guys, because that's what I was trying to say, y'all. But so in Exodus 14:21, Moses was fleeing from the enemy, but in front of him he had a body of blood. I mean, not a body, a pool of blood, the Red Sea. God parted the Red Sea for Moses to get through. You feel me? Sometimes the rescue that we be looking for from God be way too extravagant. Sometimes God is literally going to say your season is up, or move. And he made a good analogy. He was like, y'all be wanting God, and sometimes he will, because he's a magnificent God, but we be wanting God to sit next to us and be like, Nevaeh, this is what you need to do, like give us step instruction. And sometimes he's not going to do that. So remember that he will pull you out. And when you are forgetting how he will pull you out, remember he parted that sea for Moses to flee from the enemies. Okay. Oh, overcoming. God gives us victories. In 1 Samuel, we was crazy because we just learned about this at church on campus last Sunday. 1 Samuel 17, verse 43. David. I did not know David was awesome. Like, this is why I really need to like reread. I need to actually read this. Like, I've heard sermons and heard stories about David and Goliath, but I need to go and read so I can learn about like the real everything. But David was a small man. He was incredibly short. He was skinny. He was scrawny. He was the little one of the bunch. And he literally defeated a giant, but the giant came to defeat him with sword, knives, fire. He came with his faith, and that's how he defeated that giant. And it's crazy because last Sunday, she was asking, like, she had asked a question, and she's like, does anybody know how David defeated the giant? Like, what killed the giant? And I didn't know that he actually like beheaded the giant, but like I was taught that his faith is what helped him defeat that person. So and that's what Pastor Mike said. He said, God gives you victories. Like David literally had faith on his side. He was literally the underdog, and God gave him that victory of defeating his enemy. That's the first O. Second O, outpouring, the God who pours his spirit out. Acts 2:2 is the verse that I wrote down. So we're gonna go to, and y'all, if y'all don't know this from like the back of your head, it is okay. Just go look it up in your Bible app, or I also like to use ChatGPT because ChatGPT breaks it down really nice. Suddenly a noise came from heaven. It sounded like a strong wind blowing. This noise filled the whole house where they were sitting. So God, that noise and that feeling was God's spirit covering in the house. In my opinion, like, you'll feel the spirit of God, and it's gonna, I promise y'all, the spirit of God is like, it's something so subtle that if you're not like really paying attention, you'll miss it. But then, like, I don't know, like it's like an overwhelming joy, an overwhelming sense of release, and that is like proof that God is real. Like, sometimes it doesn't take a miracle for you to realize how real our God is. Like, like the spirit of God is so it's so refreshing that you know. And then F, faithfulness, the God who finishes what he started. And he didn't even give us a specific Bible verse to refer to this, because all throughout the Bible, the God is faithful. He's a faithful God. He never starts something without finishing. And he said this. He said, start praying full prayers. You asking God to remove you from a situation. Pray that God blesses the next situation that you step in, because you don't exit one place without going into another. There's nowhere in this entire universe that you're going to walk out of somewhere and not have to enter something. When you walk out of your house, you're entering the outside. When you walk out of the outside, you're entering a vehicle. When you enter, like, it's always back and forth. So when you're praying, God, I ask that you remove me from the situation, remove the toxicity from my life, Lord, but restore that toxicity with pure love, Father God. Do not allow my heart to hide it. Tell God the things that you want to replace when you are asking him to remove the bad things. So yeah, I hope you guys got that. Y'all see, I didn't get a lot of notes. When I be watching these sermons like these, I like take mental notes, and like I listen and hear for the stuff that that will help me out throughout the week. But yeah, this right here, honestly, I never ever doubt the realness of God. But sometimes when things are not going the way that I thought they were going to go, I don't want to say I doubt God, but I'd be like, okay, I'd be kind of like in my feelings about it, as as a normal human would be. And it's always good to have reminders of what God did. And like, it's crazy because these were just some of the first miracles that he performed, and he's been performing miracles centuries. So all I had to think back, even if I don't have this to pick up and think about the time that he rescued Moses, I can think about the time that he rescued me 2 weeks ago. You feel me? But yeah, that's the notes that I took. I'll put the video title on the screen somewhere, or if it's not on the screen, I'll put it in the description down below. You guys should go watch it. If you guys don't have a home church or anything, I do recommend Pastor Mike Jr. and another pastor that I like, but I haven't watched a full sermon of his yet. I need to get back into it. It's 2819 Pastor Philip Anthony. He eats. And also, you already know my girl Sarah Jake Roberts. It's currently 4:47. I'm waiting for my clothes to finish washing and all of that. Like I said, I have to work at 6 o'clock. I'm almost done with everything, y'all. Literally, the last thing that I have to do is fold these clothes and go to work. Like, I'm ready to get this over with. I cleaned up this morning when I woke up, as you guys seen. We went grocery shopping. I got the utensils and everything that I needed. Washed my clothes. Honestly, y'all, for my Sunday reset, that's all I needed to do. But because I was so tired from working this weekend, I was gonna push off the things that I usually do on Sunday, like grocery shop, and all of that good stuff. I was gonna push it off to tomorrow, y'all, but then I was thinking, like, it's that week. Like, this week has been anticipated so much, and like I said, I think I'm gonna vlog, but just in case I don't vlog the full week, make sure you guys are following my Finsta so you guys can see this, my busy college week. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm about to lay down till these clothes finish.